It's King of the Road's 2010 Rewind. We are looking in the rear view at another great year in Southeast Texas. In addition to the parades, carnival, livestock show, great food and beverages, the Texas Rice Festival always features a stellar concert lineup. By the way, the Texas Rice Festival has always been one of my favorite Southeast Texas events. In fact, it was the very first area festival that I attended after arriving here in September 1999. It's hard to believe that I've called Southeast Texas home for 11 years now. As the saying goes, my how time flies when you're having fun. And I've had loads of fun on TV, radio, newspaper, and the internet. Ride shotgun with me as we look in the rear view at the Texas Rice Festival in Winnie.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
The Texas Rice Festival is an annual harvest celebration held the first weekend of October honoring rice farming, which of course is a major economic activity around Winnie. The first Texas Rice Festival was held in downtown Winnie in 1969. And the event now takes place in Winnie Stoll Park, which has a permanent grandstand built specifically for the annual festivities. The 41st annual Texas Rice Festival live entertainment lineup included Kevin Fowler, Wayne Toops and Zyda Cajun, Casey Donahue, Aaron Watson, Johnny Bush, Max Stalling, and the Band of Heathens. We'll get to the live entertainment later. But first things first, the food. Like a lot of folks, I love Rudys kebabs. That's normally the first place we stop for a meal or snack at an area festival. The king of kebabs returns for the third year in a row. Rudy, a.k.a. Rudy Tootie Present Prudy from Beaumont, Texas, is at the Texas Rice Festival. You're a big hit again. It doesn't surprise me, but I just had one of your kebabs. Exquisite.
Yeah, as always. We try to do our always the best.
Anytime you're at a festival in Southeast Texas, just follow your nose to Rudy's Kebabs, and there's always a line, so you might have to wait a few minutes, but it's the freshest, most tender chicken kebabs that I've ever had. The teriyaki sauce and also charcoal. You only use charcoal?
Yes, we use charcoal. We don't use gas on our meat.
Yeah, it's the real deal.
Yes, the real deal, charcoal.
He's got chicken, beef, pork, steak, shrimp,
fried rice, egg rolls, and we do all teriyaki sauce.
And he may do a dance for you if you ask him nicely. The Rudy Rumble.
Yes, Rudy Tootie, Present Prudy. Rudy's Kebab.
Rudy Tootie, Present Prudy. We had to pull some strings, but we got him into the Texas Rice Festival. The third year you've been here, 41st annual Texas Rice Festival.
Yes, sir. It's a great festival. It's a lot of people. And,
yeah.
I like this. It's a great festival. I can say anything. One of the best festivals in Southeast Texas.
Of course, the Livestock Show is always a major part of the Texas Rice Festival. And being a graduate of the University of Texas at Austin, I especially love the Longhorns. Here's Judy Coates from Hutto, Texas, near Austin, home of the Hutto Hippos.
Correct.
What do you think of our little festival here in Winnie?
Well, it's a very nice little festival. First time I've been here.
Actually, it's pretty big. They get people from Houston and all around, and people like Judy here from near Austin in Hutto, Texas. Now, a minute ago, these Longhorns were kind of snoozing behind me.
Right.
It kind of reminded me of my Texas Longhorns this year. It's like we got lazy Longhorns.
A little lazy Longhorns.
They finally got back up, but I was worried about them for a minute, just like I am the Texas Longhorns, struggling a little bit. Johnny Bush, great to see you in Winnie, Texas. You know, it's great.
Well, you're the real king of the road, huh? And I thought all this time Roger Miller was.
Well, I'm self-proclaimed. Actually, I started my little king of the road shtick when I was working not too far from Roger Miller's hometown of Barrick, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was about, well, I've been doing this 15, been wearing a silly head around 15 years, calling myself the king of the road, but
I'll accept that.
It's all about you. Today, it's Johnny Bush, the legend, from Houston originally, so you're not too far from your stomping grounds.
Right. When I was about 17 years old, I worked at the oil fields around here. We worked a well over here in Winnie Stoll, they call it then. I was 19 and Winnie was 21, and we formed a bond that is still true today.
Yeah. Well, you wrote Whiskey River, one of his most famous tunes that you actually penned, and maybe not everybody knows that, but you cut the song, and it was a hit. It was a hit for you too.
A lot of people think Willie wrote Whiskey River, and I don't care if they think that because I get the check.
Right.
Where reality lives in the heat of the white afternoon.
Max Stalling, man. Great to meet you in the flesh.
Nice to be met in the flesh. Good to see you, Jim. Thanks so much for having me, man.
Well, thank you, man. We did a radio interview on KSET a couple days ago. Now we're speaking to each other face to face, and fantastic show, man. And your bio says that you're a songwriter first and performer distant second, but I have to disagree. I think your performing is at least equal to your songwriting.
Well, I appreciate that very much. I've come to really enjoy the performance side, really getting to get out there and connect with people and meet all these really cool people. There's so many just really cool people with so many hilarious and outrageous things to say that's a great boon for me.
Living in Texas, there's no shortage of material, is there? There's all kinds of characters.
If you just keep your glove open, you're going to find something. You're going to net something cool eventually.
We're looking in the rear view at another banner year in Southeast Texas entertainment. It's King of the Road's 2010 Rewind.